and Power BI desktop gateway and Power BI report server. So these are applications that we are going to cover today. That what is it, what is the benefit, and why we are using, what is the source, how to export data from multiple sources, brief detailed utilization, Power BI services and cloud, and application uses that what is the use of that application that will cover in this session today. And this is totally theoretical part. What happen when you go for interview, you complete everything, okay, but okay, because whenever I have a question, stop me and ask your question immediately, okay, don't worry.
Sure, sir. Sure.
So first concept let's talk about the licensing term. So licensing term always follow the website. Do not you can say go blindly and never answer any question without what reading the website. So type Power BI, compare prices. Why I'm saying, because every day it got changed, and if you saying any wrong information to the any people, my people understood everything, say you will transfer the wrong information. So just make sure, or whatever you said after say might be changing in the portal. I saw the date, I saw you told them that this date I saw it, this information was there. Today I don't know what having changes, so I haven't watched that. So one thing is missing here, guys. We do not have a free license here. Let me show you. f.powerbi.com. Okay. See this. This is my free account. Okay. So since my renewal happening every month, so I'm every month getting the pro license without any cost. Since I have a premium, so that's the reason. So I'm getting a free license. It's a free account. There is no cost for it for me. So talk about the product prospect. So we have a free account. Whenever interviewer asks what kind of licenses you have, Power BI has. So you can say free, Power BI Pro, Premium has a two-part, per user and per capacity. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Power BI free, Power BI Pro, Premium has a two-part, per user and per capacity. Okay. Now talk about the what is the difference between them. The difference prospect, not much, little bit difference it has. Talk about the free. You just register yourself with the organization email ID and the Power BI services f.powerbi.com. You will get a free license for 60 days. Once your period is over, then automatic license changes to the free license. And one thing remember here, that whenever anyone asks that I'm only consuming the report, okay, so what kind of license I need, so you say if you do not need to modify it, want to do not change in workspace, then you go for the free license. Register yourself at.powerbi.com, and after 60 days you will able to your account convert to the free account, and then you will able to consume the report. Consumption, there is no charge, remember it. So you suggest to this in interview, because honestly I ask many people that if I you can say, if I say that I'm looking for the consumption purpose only, what kind of license should I use? So you say free, Power BI free. Do not propose Power BI Pro. Why? Because it's cost, and consumption part there is no charge. See this, why I'm saying. Shared with me, whatever report shared with me, I'm able to see here. Okay, this is the Power BI services I know you are using, so there is no charge for it. Use it. There is no cost for it. Yeah, if you are you do not have a license, if you are trying to use this one, then you got this error. Why? Because you do not have, means I do not have a license. That reason I'm getting this message. I wanted to modify the workspace or change the workspace, that I need a license. Even talk about my personal workspace, I can do whatever I want without license. Any free license, as if I have, they still publish in my workspace, and I could utilize it. So
Where are we getting this option shared with me?
yeah, go to the browse. Don't worry, I will explain everything. Share with
Okay.
me. I will come here. So this is the basic concept. So always suggest for consumption purpose free license. And there's a two limitation in the free license. You must have organization email ID or must register report on the app.powerbi.com, and Microsoft provide the E35 license automatically and you will get it. But yeah, after 60 days it will come out to free. You won't be able to do that. Since we have 60 days, so you can try and learn it. Okay, mobile application, it allow from all licenses you will able to, you can say, access your report, and little bit modification can be done. Not you can say navigation can do that, and also few slicer can modify in Power BI app. That possible. Publish report in service and collaboration, yeah, possible in the pro and premium, but per capacity doesn't allow that. It's to depend on the organization policy. Okay, let give you understanding what is the pro and what are the premium differences, major differences. Like you have a server, okay. So what I say that if you wanted to buy my server, I'll give my whole server to you and you can utilize yourself. I don't worry. I don't want to interrupt your policy, in your report, in your you can say uses. I'm not going to interfere. Just I give the space, you can use it. So that is called Power BI premium per capacity. Understood? Now talk about the premium per user. I have a server, premium server, okay, where I divided multiple, you can say category wise, multiple dividation has been created in the drive, and divide particular part to the Nokia, particular part to the Sopra Steria, particular part to the XYZ company. These different companies divided it. That is called Power BI premium per user. Yani premium part I given to them but divided in multiple organization. And pro, I created normal server and I divided in 10 GB. I divided to the user. Whosoever requested individual, just I give it to them and they can utilize it. So pro and premium per user, you must have reach out to the Microsoft, any Microsoft website or Microsoft to get the licenses. But Power BI premium, who is going to give the access and what kind of access you receive? Do you have any idea?
No, sir.
Okay, so premium prospect, usually organization bought these licenses. See this, how much cost it is, 5 lakh per month nearby. So organization generally bought it, okay, and like organization 20,000, 50,000, the license wanted to distribute. So still they will distribute the Power BI Pro licenses to you, but the services is premium. Remember it. Still you will get the Power BI Pro license. But yeah, your see this, my company has, oh not here, my company has the premium, okay, but they are distributing a pro license, and your services is premium. Remember it. So licensing term is nothing different. Maybe premium per user or maybe per pro, but they are distributing pro licenses. But the premium, since Power BI services is premium, however they have different kind of access they have. Okay. Previously paginated, if you see in Jan, okay, here any Power BI report builder doesn't support by the pro, but now it's supporting. So I can publish the report builder to here. So it allow from the you can say three license, both license you can use it. Consume content without per user license, here is a possible. Okay, here not possible because you need at least without license. How can you see that? You must register on the app.powerbi.com, then you are able to consume the report. On premises report with Power BI and services. So on premises, okay, what is the on premises? Like suppose you generally organization has to, you can say, serving the cost purpose, they creating the desktop server, and that server they are using it, so they don't want to use Power BI services, so that is going to support, but the pre and pro doesn't support that, only support the premium per capacity. Premium per capacity is supporting that. Like whatever report I created, okay, I don't want to publish in the cloud, I wanted to publish my own server, so that I can also do that. But we need premium license, premium per capacity license for it. Okay. Few organization like I have a finance and crucial report. I don't want to publish in the cloud. I thought that yeah, this is not secure for me. So that report I publish my server so that I have a control on it. Okay. Data model preparation and visualization. So 1 GB has a maximum size of the, you can say, pro licenses, 100 GB and 400 GB. So no one going to pay 400 GB data set, but yeah, this is the maximum size they are given to us. But yeah, premium has a great changes they have modified, so you can use up to 400 GB. I know we are not using more than 20 GB, 50 GB data. I worked on the 50 GB data, and you never thought about that how should I deal with it. That is the got up one report with a big basket, the company, the Tata Group company, and I received the consulting work. They have I think 56 GB data, and they told us by using this data you must get the report. And I honestly I'm saying that time I was helpless, but I got the solution. What I did, I summarized the total information which we needed. So, okay, still I after summarization, I got the amount I think 10 GB. So 10 GB is sufficient. I built the report. What I did, I just took a 2 GB data in powerbi services, built the report, everything testing done. After that, I just enable it. I change the gateway, you can say gateway setting, and after that they still using the you can say data. So sometime, like suppose I just control the data set with the 2 GB, and thereafter we told them that once testing is done, everything is done, then enable all data, they are still using it. But I next time is very hard to manage. This report was take I think 2 months. 2 months you can say that. Everything. At last they are not ready to clear the data flow, but I requested them, then they are ready. They were ready. Okay. Refresh time. Okay. Most of the interviewer remember that what is the refresh time in pro and premium. Free license has 8 time in a day, and pro has the same 8 time in a day. 48 time in a day, 48 time in a day. Okay. And data mart creation, yeah, in free data mart, like the data powerbi has, okay, using that data you can build the report in SQL. It's working like suppose we have SSMS, okay, so we can use the SSMS, we customize the report using data mart, this kind of facility. And using powerbi services, you can create the user ID password in powerbi services, pass in the SSMS and use it. But we need a premium license that I don't have. Data security encryption everywhere possible. Security is always applicable for it, and I'm sure that report is too secure. If Microsoft is not going to use it, so that your report is secure. Application lifecycle management, you can add that. Okay, here the organization have a 10 reports, 20 reports, that I understand that you can publish anyway. But if you work with a Nokia has more than 1,000 workspace. So how should you manage it? I manage it. So there is application lifecycle management system that you can use and build it. So you can create everything in a structured way, like documentation and category group, so that you can understand easily and find the report in very precise manner. So that should be required. So that is called privacy and company policy. So that is very good in the Power BI Premium per capacity. And bring your own K, auto scaling. Like I want that report Power BI workspace. Okay, this Power BI workspace refresh first. That workspace reports later on that. So that kind of thing, do it in the scaling can do in premium only, not other. Maximum storage size 10 GB and 100 GB and 100 GB. Okay, and still add on. Obviously, everyone wanted to earn some additional money. So if you wanted to more customization, and you can say more flexibility in the refresh and auto scaling. So auto scaling, like suppose I wanted to limit the report controlling it. Okay, so organization needs changes in flexible basis. So that is going to add the cost for you, and Let me give the example. Like I have a Power BI report builder, okay, and I publish in the service. So in pro license, sorry, premium license, I can refresh 25 reports together, but you have a 50 in the same schedule time. Then what happened? Rest 50 got fell. Like we have a 50 report in workspace, and 50 reports at the same scheduling, same time schedule. We have scheduled that. So like 9 a.m. 9 a.m. obviously office timing. Usually people come and refresh the report that time. So 25 reports can be published. One refresh only. Rest is declined by the system. But if you want 50 reports can be refreshed together, so then use the auto scaling, buy this option, and there is more feature it has. So you can learn from here detail is okay. In second generation add-on required. So Power BI Premium many feature it has that going to help you. It's a technical terms. Okay, it's totally Power BI administration part. Okay, so any doubt, anything, but please follow this one. Please,
Sir, I have one question.
yeah, please go ahead.
Let's suppose like if we have to deploy our report to like development to UAT, then UAT to then production. So what's the minimum license we required for
Pro.
pro license? Okay.
Pro. But in Pro prospect, we need to do manually these things. And if you have a premium, okay, so you don't have to do that. It will automatically switch in development, testing, and production. So it will provide the option. I think I don't have here. Data have and metrics. Uh, no, I don't have because I have a free license. That's the reason. Otherwise, you will get option scheduling things. So one three stages will have, and let me show you Power BI documentation. Everything is has Power BI. Power BI data mart. I wanted to see the show the image report. Okay, I'll give the name. Actually, forgot the name. Okay, so I'll give it to you. I have image. I took an image and give it to you. Okay, so that you can understand what is it and explain it. So this is write down. I'll give you the next session. Don't worry. So okay. So first, I think you do not have it apart from that any doubt in licensing terms. So main thing
No, sir.
reference and refresh must remember it that for 8 time pro and both premium is 48 times. Okay, just remember it because might be interviewer can ask this kind of questions. Okay, now once we using the Power BI services. Okay, so we have a multiple things. Okay, Power BI desktop will come last. First, let's come to the Power BI services. So Power BI services prospect, we must go to the app.powerbi.com. Desktop version is totally free. Report builder is free. Okay, gateway is free. There is no cost for it, and you all application can download from the download center, which is this. See this. Come to the three dots in your name, left side see the notification. Okay, so three dots we have a download. Are you able to see my screen clearly? Okay,
Yes, sir.
yeah. So here I have a three dot. Okay, and thereafter go to the download Power BI desktop, data gateway, page integrated report builder, Power BI, and analyze in Excel. Sometime we need it. What happened that I wanted to analyze the data the available in the Power BI services. So by link this, you can build the, you can say, build your Excel data in the report, Excel in Excel. So okay, but if you wanted to install the applications, how would you install them? So installation prospect, type ms store, open it, and you can install it from here in your system. What is the best?
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, we can leave this part. I have already installed it.
Okay, perfect. So you can install from all location here. Yeah, I will tell everything. Okay, I'll leave it this option.
Okay.
So you have report builder, so you can install from here. Everything install from here. Do not go anywhere. The benefit is that say this one. Why I'm saying, because if you install it, automatically get update like your Google Android application got updated automatically. Same we updated here. So you can download from the MS Store only. If in case you got a problem, then you can go to the type Power BI desktop, Google it, Power BI desktop, download. If you got any problem, then without, I could not suggest you. Say this. You can download it. When you got a problem, that time crucial situation comes, then this is saved somewhere, or maybe remember it, so that you can have this information. Leave it this one. Data gateway prospect. Okay, let's come to data gateway. The things you knew it, just let me know. I will note that. Okay. So let's talk about the gateway. We have a two-type gateway: standard mode and personal mode. Personal mode don't need you add in password. You can just install the system; it will work automatically. Okay. Standard mode has a feature that you need to register yourself. So you should download it. Yes, I have. Okay. Hope you are able to see my screen. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So once you download and install it, okay, see this, it's going to give you new version, install it, okay, don't worry. Go to the sign in, provide your email ID, and next. I have already connected my window, and see this, it's ready to install, okay. So everything is connected. Now, since I have already installed it, that's the reason it's saying. So once you can follow the steps, automatically install it. Once you've done everything, okay, so you must restart it. Since I have already using it, so there is no need to restart. And after that, if you need additional login information, like few company have their own policies, so they like gateway prospect, they're asking for additional information, so use this, okay, additional login information, and as per company policy they can create the login information too. So I'm back now, disable it, and this is the gateway configuration has been done. And where I can see, so come to the three dots, setting, admin portal, manage gateway connection. See this, on-premises gateway already connected, okay. So here you can see that, okay, yeah, this is the gateway. I configure that. And for to view this, you must need the tenant's access. Tenant administration access is required to view it, okay. Without this you cannot view it, okay. Any doubt in gateway? Gateway is completed. Any confusion, let me know.
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, premium prospects, remember it. Sorry, standard was organization using the gateway, and personal is using your own laptop, But yeah, always follow the company policy, please. I do not, you can say, do not install your system without taking approval. Okay,
Okay.
maybe data breach policy, company the data policy. So if you use it, so might you got level 1 and level 2. So just make sure before installation, take approval for proper go for authorization process. Okay. Now move to the services. So sorry. Once you register yourself, okay, you must enable the third. You can see this option, okay. So why I'm seeing here, because I have a premium license. You can see your part only. So Power BI Pro here. So Power BI, just click on that, and you come default page, which is this. Okay. So now click on home page. Whatever reports you can simply you can see that this way. This is the view, first view. Okay, next create. So here you can, like, suppose you have a manual file or data, and or maybe some data that you wanted to build it, so you can build it here as well. Manual, like I have Excel file and I wanted to build any manual table, so I can build it here. Okay, same data concept, and I have any model or maybe Power BI data set, so I can use and implement there, and I can use many report if I want. Simple thing. Browse. So the recently click and browse means recently the file I used, that you're able to see here. If you create any favorite report, then you can see here. Okay, and how should you create a favorite? By clicking this option. Okay, see this.
Okay.
Here I have favorite of series. If I click that, it
Mhm.
displays it automatically. What is the benefit? Like suppose the report I'm using continuously and we have a 250 report. So why should I find out? Just add in a favorite, I can see that. And your organization is share the report. Okay, so you can see here. Quick question for you here. Let me make interactive session. I have, I am working with the Nokia. You are working in your company. I am sharing
Mhm.
the report with you with your same email ID. Are you able to see in your workspace?
If I am using a pro license, so
Uh,
sure I can see the report.
no, you cannot. Remember it. That organization have a different workspace, different link. By going this link, you can check it. You can check the report. And your workspace has a different report. You cannot see your external organization reports here. Okay. Remember it.
Okay. Okay.
Otherwise, you can say, what is the mean of privacy? Nothing else. So remember, if external OSN share the report with you, you must go to the link, log in it, then you will to see that, and their link only. But if you are using your workspace, you cannot see. You can see your own organization report. But yeah, some domain has merged together, then you can see that. Like suppose Tata Group have multiple companies, and they merge all domains together. Okay, Indian hotels and big baskets. They domain are different, but still one manager can see the both reports because they ignore the privacy for the domain. That reason, so they are able to see their report in single workspace. Both report can see the single workspace. It's depend on the organization policy. Okay, understood?
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Now matrix. Wow, correct. So here I have a matrix, like suppose I'm using the report, okay, using multiple reports. I wanted to track what is going on in my Power BI. So I can check here, matrix, creating matrix report, I can do that. Okay.
So what is the use of matrices?
Yeah, each category you can create that. Overloaded, beyond, at risk, at track, on track,
Okay.
not started, complete. These are status can be matrix follow that. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I haven't used it, be honest. I haven't used it, and it is in preview. Recently coming, so it is in preview. I think I have to learn this.
Okay.
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 Hmm. I knew this thing was coming, but yeah, I haven't used it. Now I have a multiple customer. Okay, and what happened? The customer said, I have a five report, I have only five report. Is there any possibility to, you can say, give me all report in one place instead of workspace? So I can create the application and get application, and then I add that and give the report to them. So this kind of application we can create and give to the report to them. So in that application, see this problem with that licensing, sorry. Okay, I'll buy the license, don't worry. So we can create the one license, we can say one app, and add the five report and give it to them, so they can see their report in their workspace only, and that I'll add the user, so they don't need the workspace. Okay. Learning prospect, here you can documentation part have, but instead of this you can go to the powerbi documentation and learn there, and also you follow the, or you can say follow at least every day few lines. That's very important. Now if you wanted to create the fresh workspace, okay, so you go to the workspace, create workspace. Oh yeah, I don't have license, that's the biggest problem. Okay, so you can just type, give the name and everything. Let me show you. How to ध्यान नहीं दिया license ले लिया था. How to create the, see this. Once you go to the here, create workspace, you saw this option, come to the here. Okay. See. So here, once you click here, once you click here option, then you click on OK. Yeah. Once create this option, okay, you will see this image. You see this image, yeah. So they give the name of the workspace, okay. Then give the description if you want. Like suppose I wanted to add something, I can do that. Then also give the user access to, and then save it, and your workspace got created automatically. Okay. And whoso wanted to give the access to the user, so to this, okay. Wait 1 second. Why my license is not working? That's strange. $750 total cost is 0. No, I don't need that. I should get free. I know that how to do that. Okay, I'll take later on. Okay. So say this now. I have to talk to the Microsoft. I think I have to talk to the Microsoft to get license once again. Without license, not possible. Okay. Okay, I think leave this topic right now, because without showing, not possible to show it. Okay. So I'll cover Power BI in next session. I'll buy the license. I renew it, but it's still why it's not showing. That's biggest problem. Okay. So we'll check that. Let me show you something. How to grant access. मजा नहीं आएगा, ऐसे कोई फायदा नहीं पड़ के. ओके, लेट्स मूव.
सर कभी भी ऐसा भी होता है कि ना कि हम दोबारा से इसको लॉगिन करेंगे ना.
हाँ, ये भी हो सकता है, क्योंकि लाइसेंस तो लिया है, लाइसेंस मेरे पास फ्री है, वैसे ही पड़ा रहता है लाइसेंस. पता नहीं 3-4 साल से लाइसेंस पड़ा हुआ ऐसे ही. सो देन छोड़ो उसको, देखते हैं क्या है, बात कर लेंगे माइक्रोसॉफ्ट से और रिपोर्ट एप्लीकेशन लाइक रिपोर्ट. ओके, नेक्स्ट वी हैव रिपोर्ट बिल्डर. What is the benefit of report builder? Like suppose customer said that the data set which published in the services, okay, using that data set You can build the you can say you can build the report in my layout. Okay, so what should we do? So definitely we couldn't say no. Say this. I using this report and build the report. I don't know it will work or not. Okay, I given the filter I think.
सर पावर बीआई रिपोर्ट बिल्डर सर इसको हमें डाउनलोड कैसे करना होगा?
वही
अच्छा स्टोर से।
स्टोर से जाके डाउनलोड करो पावर BI रिपोर्ट
ओके ओके ओके।
बिल्डर। इसीलिए मैं सारी चीज़ें कवर करता हूँ बिकॉज
हम्म।
I don't know what option you learn and I don't know which one you doesn't learn. Filter, delete this filter. I don't want to use it. ये देखो यहाँ पे I have created the table, okay, like view parameter. Okay, perfect. Property. Okay. Usually when you open the report, okay,
हम्म।
it will display like this by default, okay, but if you wanted to customize it, so you can do it customization here, a run option, and we do continuously, so obviously we will familiar for it. Okay, report data, so this one option hide, and this is a very important, this is these applications are playing very important role. So here I have the, you can say, build functions, okay, then we have the whatever parameter will create display here, image, if you added any image in this report then display here. Talk about whatever data sets you have, you can make relationship with it from Power BI services and use it. So say this, shared with my workspace, wait till load. But yeah, before going to add data source, you must log in with your credential here.
ओके।
So I select it, and using this data set you can build the 2 3 4 report, how many report you wanted to build, go ahead and build that. Okay, then I have to create the data set, like if you have a table in the data set in the server, so are you creating the SQL query, correct, to get the data? Same way
यस।
we should create the data set here using the model, and then query designer. Don't worry, I'll give you brief, but just I'm giving idea what is it. And the major benefit of it, using the Power BI data sets, you can build the report. Say this. So just nothing else you have to do. Expand, right click, add a query, or maybe drag it as well if you want. Whatever you want, you can do that. Let's cancel it. I don't know. We'll do it later on. Okay, just keep idea. So this is the Power BI report builder that is going to help you while customers say I need data in my format. So in Power BI desktop, you can give the visualization and all in professional manner, but here I have a great facility that you can download, install, or you can say if you run it, so see you can export in Excel in a particular format. So see this, I want to export in Excel. So that also possible, many format you can download that. Download the same format. Okay, so this thing is going to help you while someone asks that, yeah, what is it, what is this, how should I do that, what is the benefit, and also you can using this and build that. Okay, don't worry, we'll explain in detail, and you can.
Sir, one question I have, like, if we are, if client says like we need to only visualize the data and all, then we have to give the report. then I believe there is no use of report builder over there, right?
But yeah, yes, you're right. Here, customer said that I need information plus row level information as well. So what you would do, you should say where I work, where I'm working. Okay, so almost they asking for the raw data as well as they asking for the dashboard. Okay, so
Okay. Only for raw data, we are using the report builder, which you are saying, right?
no, even you can build the dashboard and all.
Okay,
Everything
okay.
you can build. It doesn't matter how you can build everything. Why I'm saying, I'll give you a reason. Okay, in Nokia,
Mhm.
uh, they have a global site. Okay, and
Okay.
as per label they are looking for the report. Let's talk about the director. What is the benefit to director that they wanted to see? They told us that we are working in five current country. Okay, so director is looking for the amount, how total site, how many sites which country has, how many sites is running, and what is the revenue. He doesn't care which location, how many site has, what is how many site is closed, how many site is working. He doesn't care about them. He's just looking for the how what is the target, how many have installed, how many yet to install, and how much percentage achieve it. That he just care about that. Okay, so you should create as per their need. Talk about the manager, your reporting manager. So if you give the director data, does he have a benefit? No, it doesn't have a benefit for me. He is looking for his team information. So if
Mhm.
talk about the if lower level employee looking for the row level information so that they can check the information. Talk about the site prospect in India. Our Nokia has a 25. In UP only they have site 700 sites. Okay, 700 plus sites. So is this possible to track site every day visit by visit individuals? Not possible. But they are sitting at home and they can easily track that by using technologies. And if any sites shut down, you can say down immediately, they can take action, send you can say technician to fix the site issue. How? They are tracking by each sites. Morning they come, they see the road regulator, how many site is failed, just pick up, filter it, pick up the name of site and assign to the technician that this site must go and visit today and fix at any cost. So there is a need to row level data. But talk about the manager prospect. Manager looking for how many you can say data sets. You can say how many sites was not working. Total sites is needed. Yeah, 10 sites we have. How many you can site technician already assigned to 100% site we assign technician. Then go to the vendor part. Vendor we follow with the vendor. When did you able to fix this issue? So this way they are working. And talk about the next prospect that director level, manager level, they're looking for the summary, or you can say they're looking for the summary or maybe aggregate things so that they can understand what the business exactly going on. Previously I thought मैंने literally I thought it कि नहीं लगता है कि नहीं मैनेजर काम नहीं करते नहीं ऐसा नहीं है when I got this position then I understood I got 200 plus email per every day 200 plus emails और उसमें क्या होता है केवल ट्रैकिंग होती है चीज़ों की प्रोसेस में क्या चल रहा है क्यों
Summarize report.
हाँ क्या होता है तो वो अगर मैनेजर की रिपोर्ट डायरेक्टर को दोगे तो उससे क्या मतलब है उससे मतलब तो ये है ना कि हाँ आपने जो बनाया है रिपोर्ट से क्या ऑब्जेक्ट है और किसको देना है ये सोचना होगा आपको ऐसे नहीं है कि ये रिपोर्ट ये इसलिए है ताकि जो लोअर लेवल के लोग हैं जैसे टीम लीडर एसोसिएट ये लोग हैं ये देखेंगे डेटा को मैनेजर से मतलब है समरी से तो इसी रिपोर्ट यहाँ पे भी आप चार्ट डोनर सब यूज कर सकते हो इंसर्ट करके कुछ भी यूज कर सकते हो आप यूज करके बना लो जो बनाना है इसमें सब रिपोर्ट का भी ऑप्शन है रिपोर्ट बना सकते हो आप सब रिपोर्ट बना सकते हो बहुत सारे ऑप्शन हैं जो कि ट्राई किया जा सकता है
सर इसको भी हम अगली क्लास में कवर करेंगे, इसको मतलब
हाँ इसको
किसी
प्रॉपर मैं
ओके ओके रिपोर्ट के साथ में।
हाँ हाँ प्रॉपर इसको हम कवर करके बताएंगे आपको कैसे बनाते हैं ऐसा नहीं है इसमें मैं ये दो दो या तीन आपको रिपोर्ट बना के दिखाऊंगा ये बहुत ज़्यादा यूज़ नहीं होता यूज डेटा के लिए यूज होता है यूजुअली मैंने 99% मैंने यूज़ किया है इसके लिए क्या नाम है केवल डेटा कस्टमर ने मांगा दिया है बाकी यूज़ तो पावर बी डेस्कटॉप ही होता है ठीक है सो
ठीक।
इसको मैं बताऊंगा मैं ओके सारे एप्लीकेशन कवर करने के बाद दो एप्लीकेशन और बनते हैं लेट मी नो सो ओके गो टू द पावर बी सर्विसेज अब क्या हुआ कि यहाँ तक हमने गेटवे पढ़ा दिया आपको, रिपोर्ट बिल्डर पढ़ा दिया, पावर बी सर्विसेज डी है आपका पढ़ाएंगे आपको। आते हैं यहाँ पे, मैंने रिपोर्ट बिल्डर यूज़ किया, ठीक है, पावर ऑटोमेट का नाम
हम्म,
सुना होगा आपने। देखिए इसलिए
हाँ जी सर।
ताकि आपको जब कभी प्रॉब्लम आएगी, देखिए पावर बेस रिलेटेड ही है, इसीलिए मैं आपको पढ़ा रहा हूँ, एडिशनल नहीं पढ़ा रहा हूँ, ठीक है।
ओके।
हाँ, ये पावर बेस से ही रिलेटेड है, और कभी स्टक हो जाओगे तो फिर प्रॉब्लम आएगी आपको, तो इसलिए मैं पहले बता दूंगा। इसमें क्या होता है कि फ्लो बना लेते हैं पावर बी में, जैसे होता है ना कि मैंने स्टेप बाय स्टेप नहीं चार्ट बनाते हैं कहीं भी, तो वो इस फ्लो
हाँ जी, हाँ जी।
में, हाँ। सो मैं आऊँगा क्रिएट फ्लो पे। सपोज करो मेरी रिपोर्ट जो पावर बी रिपोर्ट बिल्डर है वो बार बार फेल हो रहा है, ठीक है, और मैं परेशान हो गया, तो मैं क्या करूँगा, मैंने सस्पेंड कर रखा है इसको, तो क्रिएट फ्लो में आऊँगा मैं, एंड कहाँ गया न्यू, कोई भी ले लो, क्या फर्क पड़ता है। मुझे वही चाहिए जो मुझे रिक्वायर्ड है, टेम्पलेट रिपोर्ट बिल्डर का आइकन है, रिपोर्ट बिल्डर। So I need a trigger to save pigeon reporting. Yeah, let me modify this. I want that we have a 25 limit in the Power BI Premium. What happened? That I need to send a more report rather than 25 every, you can say, hour. So what should I do? So in this scenario, fix connection. No, I don't need to fix it. Access क्यों नहीं दे रहा मुझे? I think I need to fix it. Wait 1 second, let me log in it. Oh, continue. Now I don't want to use this one. Okay, let's continue with that. Okay. Okay, what I need to do, I want occurrence that suppose whatever time, zone, frequency, how many days, week, month, I will send, just use the interval and this, okay, month. Then select the time zone. Like suppose I'm sitting in USA, if I create India time, there is a benefit for me? No, there is no benefit. So use their time only, okay? Whatever time is. Then start time, when we wanted to send. So like suppose like 6 a.m., 5 a.m., whatever timing is, just press the timing. Then after that, select the report from the workspace. Just wait, I select the workspace, data gateway. Oh, sorry, we do not have a report in this. Okay, let me publish it. Survey report builder. Lot of things to learn, not just one. Okay, wait.
Mhm.
And it. My workspace. Publish to web services. It doesn't allow me to publish. I don't know why. I think I need a license, then we publish it. Doesn't allow it. Due to license issue, not able to publish it. Okay. So whatever workspace we have, okay, select the workspace. The report name, whatever report you have, you can pass the automatically it will list down all workspace list report will list it down. Okay, then select that. Okay, what format do you want to export? Like suppose I want to export CSV, or I wanted to export in XLX format, any this format only. Okay, this format, not CSV. After that, just leave it. If you have a parameter, then give it to us leave it, and then you delete this one. I want you to use different option. So new step. So click on new step. Okay, and this option is appear. I want you to send email. So type email. Email. So we have to send email. Send me an email notification. No. Export, get email, send email with options. Send email video, this one. And give the email ID. Okay, give the subject name and show options. Require send as CC, BCC, you can do that, and just select this file content here in subject line. Oh, sorry, subject, not subject line, attachment. Where the attachment? Yeah, attachment. This attachment, select the file content. Okay, and give the file name. Sensitive, important, normal, whatever label you want to select, select it. And then you have, like suppose I wanted to enter high priority, and it will send it to your mailbox automatically. It's at scheduled time. So that is the benefit. So why I'm saying this is not in a course, why I'm saying, because if you got any problem in future, like report, pagination report is not working, it means if you can say schedule failed, then this scenario you can use Power Automate option. Okay?
Okay.
So only your Power BI service is left. Leave this option. And I'm not going to cover in you can say in this, you can say Power BI. We do not Power BI app has a separate course for it. If you want to learn, let me know. Just I give the idea because you fail sometimes, so you can use it. Okay, let's move to the
Power Automate.
yeah. Power Automate is a different subject.
Power Apps and Power Automate.
Now come to the Power App is different. Power Automate is different. Okay. So introduction is completed. Power BI tab introduction and data set. Okay. So let's move to the open the fresh Power BI desktop.
So today are we covering SQL also?
Yes.
Or it will.
We have a 3 minutes. Just give the basic idea. We have a 3 minutes. Don't worry. So at least we cover something. Basic, at least I can cover it. Okay. So this is the Power BI desktop. Hope you knew it. The feature prospects, so you can try to use this option. Okay, if in case you got any problem, so definitely will assist you. And since you only one way to learn, try to you can say use every day, and definitely you will learn. So let's start with this setting prospects. Okay, so go to the file option, setting options. There are two type settings we have: global and current file. Global, whatever settings you modify it. So what happen? It will applicable for all report. But if you modify in current file, so it will apply for only you can say current file only. Let's talk about data loaded. So we have certain things that whenever we download, follow the structure, automatically deduct column type headers, and then it will be each file. Like suppose I'm downloading data from the web portal, and web portal do not have the header and all. So Power BI deduct unstructured data and try to give the labels, or maybe if not able to identify it, then it will give the column 1, column 2, column 3. So at least it will going to help you. So that part is going to deduct, type of reduction will be fine. Background data, I wanted to use something, okay, and means data can be load parallelly, load data, that's good for me. So I don't do, you can select this option, parallel loading. Date time intelligence function, you guys, what happen, whatever using data set, okay, it will give the hierarchy, date and time, month, year. So I don't want to see that. Why? Let me show you. Enable it. I have a bad experience on that. Okay, let's load the data. And first learning prospect, since you have knowledge, so learning prospect use the simple data and it has a lesser rows, even over 10-15 rows data. That's fine because you will able to verify what I'm doing is this correct or not. So you can use the small data sets, not huge. I saw generally people when you start riding the bike, they personally start. They are not trying to learn slowly. They just took the full slater and start driving the bike initial phase. Why? Because they do not understand the circumstances that what happened. So same way, if you are learning, so use small data.
Okay.
देखा होगा कोई नया बाइक चला गया तो 90 से कम नहीं चलाता. That is my object.
Mm.
So don't go this way. Small. Okay. See this. Here I have a hierarchy. And is hierarchy going to take a lot of space? Because why? It is going to a Power BI AI going to uh, check the each column. Okay. Then once the date column is fine, then it create the, we can say, model, then create the hierarchy. So that is going to take a lot of space in your Power BI. So I would suggest do not use hierarchy. Okay. So to save the time, so option setting, options, and uncheck it. If you need, you can create your own time intelligence. It will take a lesser, you can say, space. See this, 1.47 MB. Here the cache. So this thing, remember it. Next, full cache. Power BI editor. You select almost option so that you can display direct query. SAP and if using then Power BI, install the R and Python. So then automatically Power BI detect it and display here. I Python install it because I'm working in Python. So security features, it totally depends on company policy. I cannot comment any. So totally reach out to your company policies. Privacy should be depend on company policy because different companies have different policies, so we must follow it. We cannot create the policy. Regional setting, use window default language. Obviously, if I'm using the city, okay, Power BI is a great feature. I'll tell you, I'm sitting in India. Okay, I created the report in India in English language. When I send it to Italy, Italy people using the uh, Italy people using Italy language. Okay, Italian. So automatically Power BI detect the language in Italian. I saw these things. Okay, and dynamically change. Automatically detect the system and change the language, all the language. Okay. Okay. What happens? Sometime that macros, you raise the ticket to the Microsoft. Okay. Are you, if you have a GSN knowledge? Okay. So sometime we got a problem in Power BI data set that not working. So wanted to track something. So enable tracking and then enable it. I don't want to enable it because it will take a lot of time. So enable it and collect the information here. So Microsoft people whenever come, they will ask for this dump and create the dump and give it to them. Okay, so they can track and then let you know what is the problem. They will provide the solution for you. Okay, preview feature, whatever new things will be coming in the Power BI, you can see all options here. And please follow this one. We are getting a new feature because people are going to raise the ticket and Microsoft work on it and give the add the new feature in Power BI. And I'm honestly saying people using 2 years ago, if they come today, they got a disappoint and they must learn something. There are few features that still you can say use it. They must learn, then they can use it. Auto recovery, sometime we don't, the system is not supported, shut down, so it will recover it. Visual options, alignment, accessibility, format pane. So format pane should be explain all subcategory default when open the categories. Okay, data loaded, Same thing is also there, but yeah, little lesser option we have. So let's uncheck this. Same option was there. Yes. One thing I'll tell you here, with the personalized visual, are you able to see that? Personalized visual. Yes, this one. Okay, this is the great feature. I personally got one situation. I'll tell you. One of my client, consumer client, told me that I want my report and create the default, create the table, but allow me to modify the report. Even I wanted to use the, sometime use the column chart, sometime use the donut, sometime use the, you can say, scatter bar chart, and I using same data. I don't want to use the, even I can modify the column as well if I need it. So if any situation in the consumer wanted to modify, not modify, you can change in the visual, only visual, not in report, in visual. So use this option, and person can maybe in person can modify their visual and send, create the bookmark. I'll show you example. I have already created in my video as well. So that is the great feature it has. Like suppose I create the dashboard where I have only table created that. Consumer wanted to modify it,
Okay, okay.
so they can do that.
समझ गया, समझ गया.
So these are settings mainly has. Okay. Since you can try explore it, let me know if you get any problem. And let's move to the data we have. So we move to now. Let me save in your file.
लेकिन सर अगर हम वर्क स्पेस एक्सेस में अगर हमने व्यूअर एक्सेस दिया होगा तब तो शायद नहीं कर पाएगा ये.
मतलब नहीं समझे.
जैसे कि वर्क स्पेस एक्सेस होते हैं, जैसे एडमिन, मेंबर, कंट्रीब्यूटर, व्यूअर, तो वहां पर अगर हम जैसे हमने इस रिपोर्ट में हमने पर्सनलाइज्ड व्यूज को हमने इनेबल कर दिया, हमने इस रिपोर्ट को पब्लिश कर दिया. पब्लिश करने के बाद अगर क्लाइंट अगर सपोज हमने क्लाइंट को व्यूअर एक्सेस दिया हुआ है, सिर्फ व्यू ही करना है उसको, तो वो मेरे ख्याल से कर नहीं पाएगा ना चेंज.
नहीं
जैसे
कर लेगा.
सपोज तो टेबल में
मैं एक बार
टेबल
इसको उतना श्योर नहीं हूँ मैं, लेकिन मैंने जो दिया था वो उसको लाइसेंस नहीं दिया था, उसको रेडी एक्सेस था, बट स्टिल वो कर लिया था उसने.
क्योंकि शायद उसको लाइसेंस की जरूरत नहीं रही होगी ना उसको.
हाँ, उसको लाइसेंस की जरूरत नहीं होगी कर ले, क्योंकि उसके पास था रीड एक्सेस, व्यू एक्सेस था, सॉरी व्यू एक्सेस. नहीं व्यू एक्सेस नहीं था उसके पास, केवल लिंक हमने दिया था, वो तो एक्सटर्नल क्लाइंट था. हाँ एक्सटर्नल था, उसको दिया था हमने, बट यूज कर लिया था उसने.
तो उनको फिर एक्सेस की जरूरत होती ही नहीं है फिर तो.
हाँ नहीं होगी फिर. एक बार चेक कर लेंगे इसको, क्योंकि गलत इन्फॉर्मेशन नहीं दे सकते आपको. ठीक है, ये गुड क्वेश्चन है आपको. आई विल चेक इट. अब आते हैं नेक्स्ट पार्ट. मैं आपको डेटाबेस में आपको क्या क्या नॉलेज है?
सर इससे पहले ना मेरे को एक छोटा सा डाउट है, मेरे दिमाग में भी आ रहा है.
हाँ
सर जो अभी मेरे को आप कंजम्पशन का बता रहे थे ना, स्टार्टिंग में आपने सबसे पहले क्वेश्चन रेज किया था कंजम्पशन का, फिर उसके बाद कंजम्पशन का एक पॉइंट यहीं पे था जब आप प्रीमियम, प्रो और कैपेसिटी वाले में डिफरेंस बता रहे थे. सर एक बार वो थोड़ा सा बता दो उसमें, क्योंकि वहां पे आपने बताया कि कंजम्पशन में कि वहां पे प्रीमियम लाइसेंस वाला कंजम्पशन कर सकता है, पर कैपेसिटी वाला आई थिंक ऐसी कोई डिफरेंस लिखा था.
ठीक है, फिर से बताते हैं.
सिर्फ कंजम्पशन वाला पॉइंट.
हाँ कंज्यूम वाला पॉइंट, ये वाला कंज्यूम कंटेंट विदाउट लाइसेंस. अच्छा सपोज करो मैंने आपसे कहा कि मेरी रिपोर्ट है, ठीक है, आप इसको कंज्यूम करो, तो मेरी रिपोर्ट कहाँ कंज्यूम करोगे? उसके लिए कुछ तो होना चाहिए ना. अगर मैं आपसे कहूँ कि नहीं जमीन से ऊपर खड़े हो जाओ, तो कैसे खड़े? उसके लिए आपको कोई बेस तो चाहिए, खड़े हो सकते हो आप, या तो कोई टांग दे, ये हो सकता है हेलीकॉप्टर, या तो आपको टांगा जाए ऊपर, चाहे बांध के ऊपर टांगा जाए, तब आप जमीन से ऊपर हो सकते हो. मुझे तो और कोई ऑप्शन नहीं दिखता. वैसे ही सेम थिंग, बिना रजिस्टर किए कैसे यूज कर सकते हो यहाँ पे? यहाँ की बात है, तो यहाँ पे कंपनी के पास प्रो लाइसेंस और प्रीमियम लाइसेंस है, कंपनी खुद रिस्पॉन्सिबल है इसके लिए, तो इसीलिए यहाँ पे कोई जरूरत नहीं. अगर अच्छा आप यूज कर सकते हो, यहाँ पे भी लाइसेंस की जरूरत है, बट यहाँ कंजम्पशन कंटेंट विदाउट प्रोड्यूसर लाइसेंस नहीं कर सकते, कि प्रोड्यूसर की एक्सेस नहीं है यहाँ पे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन लेवल पे एक्सेस है।
और आपने जो क्वेश्चन पूछा था सर, वो क्वेश्चन क्या था?
हाँ, वो क्वेश्चन था कि सपोज I need your suggestion, okay? So
हम्म,
I just ask one question that I wanted to consume report, not use, only consume report. So
हम्म।
what kind of license I needed? So free license. You
फ्री लाइसेंस, फ्री लाइसेंस,
yeah, free
मिनिमम
license.
मिनिमम फ्री लाइसेंस।
Minimum free license.
ओके ओके, ठीक है ठीक है।
Consumption there is no charges. ठीक है?
हम्म।
Any other question?
नो सर, नो सर।
Perfect, perfect. Don't worry, you have YouTube video, so you can watch whenever you need. Okay. Let's move to.
और सर एक पॉइंट मेरा यहाँ पे ना, जो अभी मैं अपनी इसमें देख पा रहा हूँ अपनी टीम्स में, यहाँ पे ना आप जो भी आपने शो किया है ना चैट में, सर
हाँ।
इसमें जब मैं चैट बॉक्स में जा रहा हूँ तो इसमें लिखा है चैट इन चैनल मीटिंग्स इज ओनली अवेलेबल टू टीम मेंबर्स।
अच्छा अच्छा, चैट इनेबल नहीं हो रहा आपने?
हाँ, चैट इनेबल नहीं हो रहा है।
ओ, कोई नहीं, आपको मैं
एक 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 मिनट रुक जाओ, एक मिनट रुक जाओ, मैं अपनी दूसरे उससे लॉग इन कर लेता हूँ एक बार।
मैं आपको म्यूट कर लो प्लीज, म्यूट 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 प्लीज म्यूट।
सर इसमें
टेल मी।
कोई नहीं, डिलीट कर देता
जो यहाँ पे मैंने एक ये भी ऐड कर दिया नोटपैड, तो लिंक सारा वहाँ डालता जाऊँगा, ठीक है?
हूँ। नहीं सर, आप एक काम करो सर, इसको मेरे को व्हाट्सएप पे ही शेयर कर दो।
हाँ, कर देंगे, कोई बात नहीं।
उसको लिखेंगे, टाइम वेस्ट होगा।
नहीं, लिखना नहीं है, बस पेस्ट करते जाएंगे, जो आपको दे रहे होंगे पेस्ट करते जाएंगे नोटपैड में। अभी लिंक
ओके
आपको देना है बहुत सारे, ऐसा कुछ नहीं जरूरत ही है उसकी। So let's move to the database prospect.
ओके।
आज जस्ट हम थ्योरी कवर करेंगे कि क्या है डेटाबेस। डेटाबेस में सिंपल एक कॉन्सेप्ट है। मैं लेमन लैंग्वेज, लेट मी कम टू द लेमन लैंग्वेज। व्हाट हैपन, व्हाट इज द डेटा? Data, if you enter in the sorry, if you enter in organization, okay, so you are creating a data. In time, out time is also data. Okay, if you talking to organization, in organization with the client, that's in that scenario also you're creating the data, like call center. If you are doing any business activity by financial transaction, that also a data. So let's talk bank example. I wanted to track the bank data. Okay, is this possible to track in manually? No, it's not possible. It's that time because SBI has the trillion transaction every minute. Is this possible to track? No, without big data, Geo not possible to track it. So to this, even Modi Sarkar, that doing the great job. They created the we can say privacy policy that you cannot save the financial data outside of the country. So I don't know if you're using outside. I don't know what they are going to track. So they created the policy. So in data prospect, we build the data, and how should I manage it? So there is a way that is called database, big data, Hadoop, many technology we have depend on the data side. If I use the normal SQL server in, we can say SBI, it will on premises it will not work. I'm sure about that. Why? Relations database should not support. Talk about the Flipkart generating the data 8 terabyte a minute. Is this possible to on premises database will be handled? No, not possible. So only will handle by the Azure and AWS. Cloud-based application can handle that because
Mhm.
a lot of space and opportunity, so that can do that. But we are come here to understand the data. So data prospects, we have packages which is called MSBI, and it is a totally training of the database team. But just I'm giving the basic training. So what is it? So database has a three part: SQL Server Integration Services, SQL Server Reporting Services, SQL Server Analysis Services. So analysis service, what is the SSIS? Whatever transformation, like create the database, create the tables, create the you can say modify the table, delete table, update table, insert data, and create database structure. That all things come in the SSIS part. Okay, simple in layman language say database creation, database management, and data update, delete, modify. Those things come in the
SSIS.
SSIS. And I install it for you can say show you. This is the adventure document. Hope you have a knowledge on this. If you don't,
Yes.
you can go to the Microsoft folder and download that adventure document and integrate with that. So each database have a separate table for it, and that table created by the SSIS, and also you can manage that. So that is called SSIS. And let's talk about SSRS. If I created the report data table everything in a structured manner, so we need to export and consume somewhere. That reason we save it in the system. Why we are wasting money if you not use? So to consume this, we need to consume by SSRS, SQL Server Reporting Services. That going to, it is a separate database. We build the report for the future. Whenever a news that grant the access to the user can view the report. I don't have SSRS. Be honest. Let's talk about SSAS, SSKS. Okay. Now, suppose I have 1500 200 GB data. Is this possible to download at my system? No, not possible. So what I need to do, I can summarize it. I can store in a structured manner. And
Mhm.
use one thing you have to see that bank prospect. Why I'm saying bank example, because I worked with the bank. That reason I have a good knowledge on that. Okay. So what happened that Sopra Banking is a company in UK. So what they are doing exactly, they have a 30 days period. After 30 days, they move data into the different database. So and they created the it was a later dump data warehouse, which is called data warehouse. Say this. Hope you able to see that. See this. All the database which we have, they create a fact table and dimension, which is called data warehouse. Yani suppose I have two. Okay, one thing you remember. Uh, think about it. Flipkart generating 8 trillion terabyte data in per minute. Suppose if I wanted to log in, how long it will take to log in the system? But whenever you log in Flipkart, less than a second you will to log in on the Flipkart account. Why? Why? Because the user database created separately, okay, and the database with order data they created separately, reporting database they created separately, okay. So what happened? So database performance should not hit, and the time they created the time period that suppose if I wanted to use the if you wanted to use the previous 2 year order, so you must select the 21, 22, 23. Why they give an option? Because they create a separate database. Once you select that, automatically run those database and get the data populated at your mobile app, because not possible to store in one place all information. Let's talk with in Delhi. जो कूड़े का ये है, क्या नाम है, स्टॉक है, अगर एक ही जगह पूरी
हम्म,
का डंप कर दिया जाए तो क्या पॉसिबल है वहाँ पे कोई रह पाएगा? चाहे वो स्पेस कम,
नहीं नहीं।
स्पेस नहीं हो पाएगा एडजस्ट। सो वही चीज़ है, नॉट पॉसिबल डंप एवरीथिंग इन वन प्लेस, दे क्रिएट अ सेपरेट, यू कैन से वेयर हाउसेस वेयर वी कैन स्टोर द
हम्म,
इंफॉर्मेशन। एंड मे बी अगर मान लो कि जैसे रिटेल कंपनीज है, एक उनका स्टोर होता है और एक उनका शॉप होती है।
हम्म,
स्टोर में सारी इंफॉर्मेशन ला के सेव करते हैं और वहाँ से ला के
हम्म,
स्टोर में बेचते हैं। क्यों?
हम्म,
वहाँ पे जो वहाँ पे एक स्टैंडर्ड मैनर से रख सकते हैं, पैकेट में रख सकते हैं उसको, चाहे उसको प्रॉपर स्टोरिंग सिस्टम से रख सकते हैं, बट वो चीज़ें हम यहाँ पे नहीं कर सकते। इतना अच्छा है डेटाबेस कॉन्सेप्ट्स के लिए। मैंने वो प्रोफेशनली नहीं सिखाया है, जस्ट गिव द लेमन लैंग्वेज टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज डेटाबेस इज। आई विल गिव
हम्म,
एक एक है सर्वर, मैंने वहाँ पे एक 100 GB का स्पेस क्रिएट कर दिया, विच इज कॉल्ड इंस्टेंस। Okay, let's come to technical part, which is called instance. Okay, and hope you never forget that this line. So this is the instance. Someone said server name, someone say instance, some people say server IP address, whatever they said, simple instance, simple line. Okay.
हम्म,
Next, this is the database that I save data in a structure method that support by the database name, and the structure that I'm using, which is called table. Okay, and next, the table, the structure, the follow by the columns, and that is my data in a row level. Okay,
हम्म,
now how to connect the Power BI? So any doubt? SSAS, SSIS, SSRS, simple.
नो सर।
Yeah, SQL Server and C service is summarizing the data, that's it. And ये मैं एक्चुअली पढ़ाता हूँ उनके लिए है जो डेटाबेस पढ़ते हैं उनके लिए, ठीक है। सो पीपल हु इज लर्निंग एस एस आई एस 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 डी टी, सो उनके लिए मैंने बना रखा है, ठीक है, क्योंकि वहाँ पे फ्लो क्रिएट करते हैं, ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन करते हैं सारे। अगर आपको लर्न करना है कि क्या होता है ये सारी चीज़ें, सो आई फाउंड द ग्रेट प्लेस विच इज, वेट, उसका नाम था द टेक्निकल गुरु। वेट 1 सेकेंड, database. It has a great block. I forgot the name. SQL block. Actually, few people have a great, you can say, understanding particular one thing, and that understanding, why should I not apply it?
हम्म,
Well, okay, I forgot the name, but don't worry. I'll bring it for you. Okay, I forgot the name, so I'll
हम्म,
talk to them and get the block name. It has all information related. Okay, and that definitely help you. Actually, what they did, they created the videos, okay, and they create a content and the blogs. So you just go to the topic, watch the video, and you can understand one by. And okay, learn every day, slowly, slowly. Don't be hurry. Okay.
ओके।
मुझे पॉइंट नहीं है। इंटरव्यू प्रोस्पेक्ट के लिए सबसे अच्छा मुझे लगता है गुरु 99, इसको आप इंटरव्यू के लिए फॉलो कर सकते हो।
तो ग्रू 19 में बहुत क्वेश्चंस होते हैं।
हाँ, वो वेरी हेल्पफुल है, बहुत हेल्पफुल है। SQL Server Database definition। जो डेटाबेस आप इंटेल पाथ में 20,000 लोगे, अपग्रेड में वो आपको 1 लाख का पड़ेगा। पता नहीं क्या सिखाएंगे।
अच्छा।
हाँ, लेकिन हाँ ये है ना कि थोड़ा सा उसकी उससे उसका कॉन्सेप्ट अलग है। नहीं नहीं, ये नहीं सिस्टम ब्लॉग्स है वो। ठीक है, मैं देखता हूँ उसको, बता दूँगा आपको। एक्चुअली मेरे ब्रदर ने सब लिंक डिसेबल कर दिया, डिलीट कर दिया, इसलिए सब क्या दिया। डोंट वरी। सो इसमें
हम्म,
टूल होते हैं ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन के लिए, SSDT बोलते हैं इसको। लेकिन है क्या? हाँ, SSDT है ये, एसक्यूएल सर्वर डेटा टूल। ये क्या करता है कि इससे हम ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन, जितने भी ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन देख रहे हो ना, सारे ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन उसी से होते हैं। ये सारे जॉब क्रिएशन, शेड्यूलिंग, एवरीथिंग ये डेटाबेस का पार्ट है, वहीं से होता है। जो आपने पूछा था उसके लिए बता रहा हूँ मैं। ये सारे
हम्म,
ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन उसमें करते हैं इसमें। क्योंकि देखो, पहले जब आप ट्रेनिंग फर्स्ट डे लोगे ना डेटाबेस का, तो थोड़ा सा पीपल इज स्केयर्ड है। सो व्हेन आई गिव द 25 ट्रेनिंग, देखे तो ये चीज़ें जैसे जो भी सोर्सेज होते हैं उसको ऐसे ऐसे फॉलो स्टेप्स करते हैं डेटा ट्रांसफॉर्म। यानी यहाँ से सोर्स उठाया, कॉलम को डुप्लीकेट बनाया, यहाँ से लुकअप लगा के इधर डेटा दे दिया, कंडीशन में से इधर दे दिया, मल्टी कास्टिंग कर दिया, करके इतने रो ट्रांसफर कर दिए। तो ऐसे स्टेप्स स्क्यू टास्क फुल डेटा फुल, तो ऐसे ऐसे करते हैं शेड्यूल टाइम पे। ये सारा वही है, उसी डेटा मूव करते हैं प्रोफाइलिंग से। ठीक
तो
है।
सर ये जितना भी होता है जॉब डेटा स्केड्यूलिंग, जितना भी है ये सब कुछ, तो
हम्म।
ये भी हमें लर्न करना पड़ता है या फिर ये हमें रिक्वायरमेंट आएगी अपने कोर्स में?
नहीं, इसमें ज़रूरत नहीं है। पावर बीआई में आपको शेड्यूलिंग की सब डेटाबेस टीम करती है, आपको करने की जरूरत नहीं है। आपको बस एसक्यूएल कोड लिखना आना चाहिए, लिखना वो भी बेसिक आना चाहिए, उतना ही आना चाहिए, बस बात है। वो आप पढ़ लो,
ओके।
बात है। हाँ, क्योंकि आपको उतना मेहनत करने की जरूरत नहीं है। ये मैं इसलिए बना रखा है पढ़ा इतना, बिकॉज आपको पता नहीं होगा कि डेटाबेस है क्या, तो कैसे क्या करूँगा, इसीलिए मैंने कर रखा है। ठीक है।
ओके। ओके।
डेटाबेस का बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट है, इतना ही है कि इसमें 3 चीज़ें होती हैं: SSIS, SSAS, SSRS। इसका थ्योरी पढ़ लेना, मैंने बताई थी आपको। इंटरव्यू में से ज़्यादा पूछने की उनको जरूरत भी नहीं पड़ती, आपसे एसक्यूएल पूछा जाएगा, बहुत पूछा जाए तो। अब आते हैं एसक्यूएल की बात। सो एसक्यूएल के लिए हमें डेटाबेस आपको जो इंस्टॉल करना पड़ेगा, SSMS इंस्टॉल कर लेना, एसक्यूएल सर्वर मैनेजमेंट स्टूडियो।
सर
डेटाबेस
सॉरी।
इंस्टॉल्ड है तब पता है, डेटाबेस भी है आपके पास।
हाँ सर, एडवेंचर्स का तो है मेरे पास। मैंने लास्ट टाइम, मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा मैंने कब डाउनलोड किया था।
कोई
एडवेंचर्स
नहीं,
वर्क 2019 तो है मेरे पास।
हाँ तो कोई बात नहीं, इंस्टॉल कर लेना, इसी को लेकर के चलेंगे हम। ठीक है, इसी से सीखेंगे, इसी से प्रैक्टिस करेंगे। अब
ठीक
अपने
है।
बेसिक्स की बात करते हैं, थोड़ा सा देखते हैं कैसे क्रिएट करेंगे। तो मैं स्टार्ट कर रहा हूँ, पिकअप एनी वन सेल्स और डेटा कहीं हो तो पिक करते हैं थोड़ा सा। वी हैव 2 मिनट टू गो। ले लिया, ठीक है। सिंपल, अगर क्वेरी नहीं भी आती है डोंट वरी। पहले आप सिंपल राइट क्लिक करोगे, आप राइट क्लिक करने के बाद सेलेक्ट टॉप 1000, तो इस पर क्लिक कर दोगे, ऐसे आपको आ जाएगा। इसको 1000 हटा दो, आपका टोटल डेटा आ जाएगा। एग्जीक्यूशन के लिए यहाँ से है। हाँ, अगर एग्जीक्यूशन में कभी भी सेलेक्ट करने से पहले मेक श्योर कि यहाँ अपना जो भी रिलेवेंट डेटा सेट हो, वो अरे डेटाबेस हो, वो सेलेक्ट कर लो। इसके लिए आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट कि हमेशा यूज फंक्शन है, और ये यहाँ से पास कर लो। एक डेटा एक्सपर्ट थे हमारे, उन्होंने क्या है, डेटाबेस में मॉडिफाई करना था, उन्होंने यूज नहीं किया, चेंज दूसरे में, चेंज किसी और में किया। गुड पर्सन, तो रिस्टोर कर लिया बाद में, अलग है सर मैंने गलती कर दी, रिस्टोर हो जाता है, डोंट वरी। सो रिस्टोर हो जाता है। सो ये चीज़ें हो गई यहाँ से। तो ऐसे आप एसक्यूएल कोड लिख सकते हो। अब इसको मॉडिफिकेशन भी कर सकते हो। एग्जाम्पल के लिए मैंने कहा मुझे नहीं चाहिए इतना सारा कॉलम, एक स्टार दे दिया, स्टार हो गया। ये भी वही रिजल्ट देगा जो हमने किया है। यूजुअली जो पैटर्न फॉलो करते हैं, सेलेक्ट फ्रॉम, ग्रुप बाई, ऑर्डर बाई, हैविंग, यही स्टेप्स हम फॉलो करते हैं एसक्यूएल के लिए। क्योंकि पूछा है मैंने जिन लोगों से, द पर्सन हैज़ 8+ years ऑफ एक्सपीरियंस, I asked them what is the sequence of sequence. So he he just scared, and he knew it, but yeah, he's not able to explain. तो वो हो जाता है, डोंट वरी, ये याद करना ही जरूरी है। अब आते हैं एसक्यूएल की बात करते हैं। तो एसक्यूएल में कमेंट के लिए हमें स्टॉप दे सकते हैं, एंड और कमेंट करना हो तो ठीक है, डैश डैश से हो सकता है, ठीक है। तो हम करते जाएंगे, डैश करते जाएंगे। ये फाइल हम सेव कर लेंगे, एक ही फाइल, और इसी को यूज करेंगे ताकि कंटिन्यू आपको मिलता रहे और आपके फोल्डर में पड़ा। ये मेरा तरीका है, इसे ही पढ़ाता हूँ मैं।
ठीक।
जो भी इंफॉर्मेशन है आपके फोल्डर में D1। ना चलो स्टार्ट करते हैं एसक्यूएल से। सबसे पहले एसक्यूएल में हमारे पास आता है ऑप्शन सेलेक्ट, के बाद हो गया काउंट की बात करते हैं। किसी चीज़ को काउंट करने के लिए, जैसे मेरे पास है प्रोडक्ट, लिखते हैं फ्रॉम टेबल नेम, एंड देन काउंट करने के लिए इसको मैं रीनेम कर लेता हूँ। मैंने कहा मुझे ए दे दो, तो मैंने कहा ए डॉट प्रोडक्ट मैंने कहा काउंट ब्रैकेट ओपन प्रोडक्ट ए डॉट प्रोडक्ट, अलग ही कॉलम है तो ए डॉट प्रोडक्ट लिखने कोई फायदा नहीं। प्रोडक्ट मॉडल आईडी, करेक्ट, मॉडल आईडी, प्रोडक्ट मॉडल आईडी, नेक्स्ट। अब यहाँ दे सकते हो आप, चाहे उधर दे दो। नेक्स्ट का हमने नेम, dd डॉट नेम, नेम को कर लो ब्रैकेट में, क्योंकि नेम फंक्शन पर काम करता हूँ। ब्रैकेट नेम, एंड यहाँ पे आके ग्रुप बाई कर देंगे ताकि हमें एग्जैक्ट नंबर मिले। यूनिक ही डेटा है इसमें, तो इसीलिए बनाना है। ऐसे डेटा को नंबर कर सकते। अब मुझे देखना है कि टोटल रोज कितने हैं इसमें, तो टोटल रोज कैसे देखेंगे। सारा पड़ा रहेगा, ऐसे ही करते चलेंगे। देन मुझे देखना है टोटल रोज इन द टेबल। सो इनके लिए हम टाइप करेंगे सेलेक्ट एंड देन काउंट स्टार टोटल रोज फ्रॉम टेबल। वन 28 रोज है इसमें, ठीक है। यहाँ से रन करके देखते हैं क्या सही है गलत है। परफेक्ट, सही है 128। अगर कमेंट भी है तो उतना पार्ट पकड़ के रन कर सकते हैं, ऐसे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। देन वी हैव दी नेक्स्ट। मुझे पता है इंटरेस्टिंग नहीं लग रहा होगा, डोंट वरी।
नहीं, इजी है ना।
हाँ इजी है तो, बट थोड़ा सा आगे चलेंगे, जैसे जैसे कॉम्प्लेक्स बढ़े वैसे बढ़ता जाएगा। अब चलते हैं फंक्शन पढ़ते हैं थोड़ा सा। w3school.com.sql यहीं से पढ़ाते हैं, मैं यहीं से पढ़ाता हूँ। अब चलते हैं, क्योंकि फंक्शन लिख पता है कंटेंट क्रिएट करके कोई फ़ायदा है। मैंने क्रिएट किया था, सब फेंक दिया, कोई फ़ायदा। पावर में इतने चेंजेस हो रहे कि मेरा कंटेंट सारा बेकार हो गया। और अब आते हैं डिस्टिंक्ट पे। तो मैंने कहा कि मुझे डिस्टिंक्ट लेना है, तो मैं क्या करूँगा इसके लिए। अभी मैं केवल आपको सिंगल सिंगल फॉर्मूले पढ़ाऊंगा, जैसे ही होगा ना नेक्स्ट सेशन से आपको हम ये सिनेरियो बेस पढ़ाएंगे, ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लगेगा। हाँ, फंक्शन जो दो चार हैं, लेना क्या है, रिमूव डुप्लीकेट। यहाँ पे सेलेक्ट DIS below modified it। प्रॉब्लम है लिखा नहीं है। इसमें जो duplicate है, वो सारा हट गया, सब डेट हटा दी। आज रखते हैं इतना ही, ठीक है। बाकी सैटरडे संडे चाहे बीच में जैसा होगा आई विल व्हाट्सअप यू, क्योंकि मुझे 10 बजे क्लास भी लेनी है, तो लेट्स डू सम थोड़ा सा करते हैं इसको। बाकी टाइमिंग यही रखते हैं 8 AM, ठीक है, 8 AM ठीक है।
अर्ली मॉर्निंग।
हाँ, अर्ली मॉर्निंग ही ठीक है, रखते हैं यही।
हाँ ठीक है ठीक है।
हाँ, बाकी
और हाँ सर, मुझे पूछना है, जैसे अभी कभी जैसे सपोज कभी भी अगर आप वीकडेज में कभी भी आप फ्री होंगे, आप मेरे को पिंग कर देना, हम उसमें भी क्लास को कवर कर सकते हैं, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है।
हाँ, तो ठीक है, कोई नहीं, कवर करेंगे उसको। मैं आपको पिंग करूंगा, जैसे ऑफिस में हूँ, टाइम मिल गया मुझे तो ले लेती हूँ। ओके।
सर आपको अपना ऑफिस जाना पड़ता है?
हाँ, कभी कभी जाना पड़ता है मुझे, जैसे
ओके ओके।
कभी कभी बोल दिया कि नहीं आज